today on Go, poise, grace, and broken toenails. We are learning the art of ballet on the show. I'm a big fan of the Nutcracker. I've seen Black Swan, I think at least 3 times, and I love the color pink. So today we are fulfilling one of my childhood dreams to become a ballerina. We are here with City Ballet to learn the art and to find out how one becomes a ballerina. Did I have to start when I was 3? Is there any hope for me at 25? Is there a way we can make this work? Even though I forgot the bun and the skirt thing, but I do have the shoes, and let me tell you, these things are painful. Stay tuned and find out. But up first, we are meeting another one of our sizzling 20 under 30 nominees. Excellent, thanks for that, Tim. Okay, so I'm here with Lawrence from City Ballet, and we are going to learn how to be a real ballerina on the show today. A dream come true for me. But first of all, what does a girl need at 25 years old to become a ballerina?
You need a lot of talent.
And okay.
Because you're supposed to start really early, like around 6-8 years old. Means to start at 25 will be really, really tough.
But Natalie Portman did it.
Yes, but you know, she has someone to do
There's a hope.
She has someone to do the technique part. Means they use her chops, they use her feet.
Yeah.
But when it starts getting more hard on the technique, they have a dancer to do it
so
for her.
Just a little magic of Hollywood,
yes,
then.
Exactly.
Cameras, you can do anything with it. Fancy editing will cure anyone's bad footwork. Okay, so what does a real ballerina need to be good then? So there's no hope for me at 25, but what do these girls have to really make it in this world?
They need flexibility, they need good feet, they need turn out.
What's a turnout?
Turn out is when you move your feet from parallel to this position, you really turn out from the hips.
Your thighs
to the
are doing
feet.
Something out of this world.
Yes,
so let me see.
It's pretty much this way, and to find the balance.
There's hope. Wait, let go.
Yeah. It's so for that we work at the bar first.
The bar.
Because
that's
it's
the bar.
really important to find your center and to find your balance.
Okay, so good balance, good turnout, that thing.
Good
which I got down. Yeah, no problem. And what else do girls need? Flexibility.
Flexibility is really important for extension because the girls lift the leg until there.
Right. Can you show us that on camera?
Okay.
Give us a lift. Okay, she's going to do it on the bar.
And
Lauren's going to lift her leg over her head.
I can ask the dancer to do that, but it's what you need to do. Okay. And I'm retired.
Yeah, well, yes, she's a retired dancer, but she's still teaching this class. I saw you shaking your thing up there.
Yes.
You're a very talented dancer. It's obvious that you've trained many years.
Yes, many years. I started at 6 years old and I danced from 17 to 35 years old.
Okay.
It's a long career.
And now you're teaching these wonderful girls.
Yes, and I'm teaching to my new dancer.
What about the body type? Because you hear ballet dancers have to be thin. Do they ever have hips like this?
It depends. You have different shape of body, but usually, yes, we have long line, means long legs, good torso, long arms, and beautiful feet, and not too
beautiful feet.
Wide, but yeah.
Because don't ballet dancers usually have pretty gnarly feet? That's what one of the girls was telling me. They don't look pretty. You don't want to take those for a run around the park in flip-flops.
No, because they used to wear pointe shoes every day, and it's pretty hard, like you could feel.
Yeah.
It means after a while your nails doesn't look so pretty.
I did that. Okay, Lawrence, well, thank you so much.
Thank
and quickly, you have a big production coming up in a couple of weeks
October 5, 6 at the Gym Center.
October 5th and 6th.
Day after. It's a mixed program.
Mixed program.
I hope everybody will come.
Wonderful. Okay, there you go. Stay tuned. We're going to show you what these girls are made of, and I'm going to destroy my feet on Go today. Welcome back to the show. If you're just tuning in now, we are with City Ballet and how to be a ballerina. That is the theme of the show today. I have Sarah in front of me who's doing a fantastic job at the plie, and I'm just doing the deep thrusts at my own pace because I am really, really going to be sore tomorrow. Coming up next, though, Angelika Grunsky takes us to a history-inspired fashion show and celebrates Archives Week. Excellent, thanks for that, Ange. And there's going to be lots of stuff to see at City Hall for Archives Week. Do go and check it out. Okay, so the back bend, the arm, we're trying to keep the grace. Maybe a bun might have been helpful today. I think Sarah's doing it right with her little twist at the top. And this is my mentor, because all I'm looking at, I was the back, now it's the front of Sarah to get my moves down. Wait, even the feet are so hard. Okay, more with City Ballet right after this. We're gonna learn how to be a ballerina and do it right. Ooh, welcome back to the show. If you're just tuning in now, we're at City Ballet with all of these gorgeous ballerinas and our male ballerina. Where's our male ballet? Hey, there we go. Learning the art of ballet, how to be a ballerina. I've never taken a real ballet class in my life, even a real dance class. And these are the practice shoes. So we were using the bar, doing some moves. I'm not sure if you saw me embarrass myself, but the embarrassment will continue. We also have Lawrence, our instructor, who is taking everyone to the center of the class. We're not going to be using the bar anymore. The bar is kind of like the safety net for me, because if I fall, I can just lean onto that. No more bar. My training wheels are being taken off, and we are also graduating to the real pointe shoes. These bad boys are torturous. I don't even know why I'm doing this on the show today, but how to be a ballerina, that is what we are going to find out, and apparently it's painful. If you've seen Black Swan, you saw those blisters and cuts on her feet. Maybe those will be my feet by the end of the show. Okay, so I'm gonna put these bad boys on, and while I do, it's time for sports with Jordan Greenlee. Excellent, thanks for that, Jordan. Okay, here's Sarah doing some fancy footwork in her pointe shoes, and I have also put these on. Now, this is what I can do. Owie, 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 ow, 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 ow. Sarah, how do you do this every day? My feet are killing me already.
You get used to it.
You get used to it?
Yeah.
How bad are your blisters?
They're doing okay right now.
Are you nervous when you go for pedicures? Are you scared to show off your feet? Do you still wear flip-flops in the summertime?
No, I don't. I keep them covered.
They look kind of gnarly. Really? Do all ballerinas have gnarly feet?
Usually, yes.
Usually. Okay, so you never see a ballerina with some pretty toes, and that's kind of ironic.
Yeah.
Because the toes aren't supposed to be so pretty, right?
Well, when you're in pointe shoes for 6 hours a day.
6 hours a day.
It kind of destroys your skin.
Then why do you want to be a ballerina?
Because it's what I love to do,
It's
and
what
it's
you love
just
to do.
so much fun.
Even though you have gnarly feet?
Yeah.
And then how long have you been doing this?
This is my second season with City Ballet, but I've been dancing since I was 3.
Okay. And then at 3 years old, you knew you wanted to be a ballerina. The light bulb was just like, this is what I want to do. It's my dream.
Well, maybe not at 3. I think it was more at 12 that I decided I wanted to be professional.
Okay.
At 3, I was more interested in tap and like making noise and just being expressive in that way instead of being quiet in ballet.
Okay, excellent. Well then, I gotta ask, this is my first day.
Yeah.
How am I doing?
You're doing awesome.
Are you lying so hard right now?
No, you are so brave.
I'm so brave. That is the key word. How damaged are my feet gonna be? Yeah, I see the expression. Okay, stay tuned. After the break, we have one of our sizzling 20 under 30 nominees stopping by, and we're gonna do some more moves, and I'm gonna see if my ankles survive the show. We'll be right back on Go. All right, so my feet hurt so bad that I decided to tuck my leggings into the back of my pointe shoes. These things are torturous. Never put these on if you've never done ballet before. You will destroy your feet, and I'm really regretting it now, but anything for the show. Welcome back. We are at City Ballet, if you're just tuning in now. We're taking a quick break from the class, though, to introduce this lady, our final sizzling 20 under 30 nominee. We have Denisha here, and you are involved with many organizations. Big Brothers Big Sisters is the one you're currently working for. Yes. How did you get started with them?
I was actually a little sister growing up, so I had a big sister when I was young, so I've been involved with the agency since I was 12. And I got a lot of opportunities through the agency, so I decided to come back and work for them.
And you're recently back in Edmonton as well.
I am. I lived in Montreal for a few years doing school, and I also worked for Big Brothers Big Sisters in Montreal, and then decided to move back because my home is here.
Okay. And besides Big Brothers Big Sisters, you do a bunch of volunteering. You've been doing volunteering since you were little?
I did, yeah. It's within our community. It's ingrained that we volunteer. We try to make a difference in the world, so that's what I've been doing.
Wonderful. Which community?
The Smiley community.
Okay. And that's one of the organizations you volunteer for in the sporting department, right?
Yeah, youth and sports. I'm not much of an athlete myself, but
you're involved with sports.
Absolutely.
That's cool.
I can plan stuff.
Okay.
For sure. So there's about 2,000 youth in Edmonton, so I plan programming for them.
So working with kids is obviously a huge passion of yours.
Absolutely, yeah. It's what I want to do for the rest of my life.
Wonderful. And Denisha, what do you do when you're not volunteering or working?
Not a lot. No, I love reading. I love salsa dancing. I love jazz.
Volunteering.
Yeah, pretty much.
So you can dance then.
I can salsa dance. I can't ballet dance.
You don't want to put these on? I'll lend them to you.
No,
we can do a duet around the room together. That would be romantic.
No, I might be in the hospital after.
I think I'm on my way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wonderful. And where do you see yourself in the next 10 years?
Where I am right now.
Okay.
I've kind of landed my dream job, so I'm
Good.
really happy where I am.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Well, Denisha, thanks so much for stopping by, and congratulations on your nomination.
Thank you so much.
Our final story on the show today, we are meeting another one of our fashion designers that's showing at Western Canada Fashion Week. You can catch Melanie's fashion show this Thursday, the final night for Western Canada Fashion Week. Okay, so it's time for these bad boys to come off. Oh my goodness. Let's see what the damage is. All right. Nice groove, look at that. A real ballerina with destroyed feet from the pointe shoes. A big thank you to City Ballet for letting us stopping by to learn how to be a ballerina on the show. And a big thank you to all their talented dancers. I've been your host, Dana Giesbrecht. We'll see you next time.